EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Kiowa Island, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina, live final round coverage of the Carolina Open. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a commanding 5-shot lead here as he has been spectacular thus far. So Frank, another Sunday is upon us, and stop me if you've heard this before, but our featured golfer in position to win yet again on the PGA Tour as a rookie. You have to think by now, this is someone who appears to be unfazed by just about anything put in their way.
And also, Rich, getting in the other players' heads, because Sunday is meant to be that pressure cooker day where people fail, often at the post. So if you've managed to conquer that at least twice in your rookie season, players are starting to think, well, hang on a minute. They've figured out how to play this golf when the pressure's at the very most. So I actually give them the advantage.
Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. A big test awaits here at the par 5 second at 557 yards. Right-handed hitters will need to draw their tee shot into the fairway or tempt fate by taking it up and over a large waist area. Getting on in 2 will require a long carry onto an elevated green surrounded by bunkers. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
This has a little bit of uphill to it, working back to the right at the end.
Nah, that might have been a little more break than he was expecting as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at 11 under par. Frank, why would the architect Pete Dye say this was one of the most unusual holes on the entire course?
Well, it's the shortest for a start. And just that green complex, Rich, the fact that it just falls away rapidly on all 4 sides of this green. That's what the architect wanted, and that's what the architect got.
driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Now, from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second. Eight-foot putt here. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the fourth, 484 yards at the far east end of the course. Located the fairway off the tee is the key, as you'll need to avoid a couple of deep bunkers right as well as that waist area left. Do that and you'll have a good look at the green as you gaze out toward the Atlantic. This may be a touch right. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. Well, sometimes you can get a little too cute. Hits the green on the fly, but too much action on the ball, and you find yourself trying to get up and down to save par. Oh, everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. So, Frank, here we are, the first par 3 on the golf course, and what do you make of this fifth hole?
It's really two holes, Rich. When the flag is on the left, it's basically one green, and when the flag is on the right, it's effectively another type of a golf shot. This green is actually 40 yards wide and separated with that little faint ridge in the middle.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Oh, everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. Heading back toward the clubhouse, now we find the par 4 sixth hole at 490 yards. Right-handed golfers want to play this right to left to give themselves a good look at this green, where the lone major concern is the bunker short and left. And that one gonna be into the bunker off the tee. Gonna have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
That ball cleared the lip in front beautifully and nicely on the putting surface.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he's got it to 14 under par. The seventh at 579 yards, par 5. Bunker will be on the mind throughout. First, you'll need to avoid one off the tee. Next, you'll need to avoid the long strip that hugs the left side of the fairway on your second. And for good measure, a moat of sand encircles the area left and beyond the green. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
This from about 10 feet. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Second par 3 here on the front side. Frank, would you be happy walking off here with a 3? Or are you getting a little greedy here?
Hey, always greedy, but in the end, I'd certainly take a 3 more days than most. When you look at this green, just have another look. You see the angle of it. The green actually angles to the right at about a 30-degree angle. That's actually what tricks most people out when they misread the wind.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor and a birdie putt coming up. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. He moves to 15 under. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. The 10th hole at 447 yards has, like most of these holes, a few areas to avoid. The first is the steep-faced bunker right of the fairway, with the second being the large wash encircling the left-hand side on this sloped green. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. From the fairway nota, this his second.
He's got 95 yards to the front, 118 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close. Sand wedge here, coming in just right of the hole, but looks good.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that lead is going to increase.
Not much left here for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And if he can close this out, it'd be a third victory on the year. Par 5 11th and another scoring opportunity here early on the backside, Frank.
This par 5, it looks very easy to hit it down the left side, but in actual fact, you've got to aim a little down the right side, and the reason why is this fairway actually kicks or cambers from right to left. So anything down the middle, chances are it's going to finish in the rough. Find the fairway, then this hole opens up.
And that will do just fine. Ooh.
Another excellent shot from around the green.
Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And after missing the cut in last week's event, what a turnaround as he tries to finish off a victory here. The 12th at 484 yards sometimes feels like two different holes wrapped into one. At the tee, all you're seeing is a nice expansive fairway. But stand over your second, and you'll see that lagoon set right up on the edge of this green. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. He split the middle of the street on this one. He's going to have a good look. Second shot.
it's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and well, more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. The 13th is a tough one, no two ways about it. Par 4 at 497 yards. And that lagoon that came into play near the green on 12, well, it's now a canal that borders the entire length of this 13th. The left side, no bargain either, with 4 deep pot bunkers greeting those who play a little too conservatively. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub. You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. Now this for another birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Par 3 14th here at the Ocean Course. Just gorgeous, but it is treacherous. You're exposed to the wind up there on the green, and you might need to hit, I don't know about lumber, but low iron at a minimum, Frank. This is a great hole.
It certainly is. It can play as long as 240 yards, but it's one of those holes too. If you were aware of the fact that most of the field's going to play it in 3.5 or 4 shots, you would take 3 every single day. Well, I'm going to tell you now, that's exactly what they do in this hole. Don't try and make it 2. Take a 3. You will gain on the field. Listening?
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Working back up from below the putting surface. This, a second.
Certainly seeing some short game skills today, and that's more evidence here, really keeping this round together as we get closer to the clubhouse.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain at 18 under. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area you need a ladder to get in and out of.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
10-foot putt left. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in two sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. You've got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Third shot, looking for a good one.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. This is another of Pete Dye's toughest holes, the par 3 17th. It can get stretched out close to 240 yards in length. It's got a green that's nearly 50 yards in length. It's got water. It's got bunkers. It's got it all. Oh, this doesn't look promising. Oh, and a very rare mistake in what has been a terrific round to this point, as that is going to be into the water. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his third shot now at the par 3. Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Time to get it to the house. Here we are at the par 4 18. Look, championship-level golf. Frank, you know this. You contended at the majors. You want a hard-earned par on that final hole. This is every bit of it.
And more, that's for sure, too. When you stand on this tee, it's over 500 yards long as par 4. And to remember the rest of the golf course, you are finishing around on the longest championship golf course in the history of the game.
So job one is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that, once again, does not sit straight in front of you. So you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle, and stripe it.
That's about as pretty an approach as you will see from way out. Rolls it up on the green close, leaving a very makeable birdie putt. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that's going to make this a final round, 66. So this a tremendous week of golf. And in the end, for our featured player, Frank gets a third career victory.
And a good one. They're starting to come a little quicker. I think confidence is starting to grow. It'll be really interesting these next 12 months to see if they can absolutely springboard from this position.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and the cast.